people, it's Krista with Botanical Bird, and this week I want to talk about some grow lights that I'll be installing and then also install them with you. So recently I ordered the Barina T5 LED full spectrum grow lights from Amazon. I got an 8-pack, and just to start off, I kind of want to explain what all it came with. So I have 8 LED lights. These are specifically to go under shelves. So I have the shelves behind me. I don't think I'll be putting them on here, at least not yet. I have just some other spaces that I want to try these with first. Specifically a cabinet that I would like to become kind of like a propagation station. So I'll be installing these under the shelves. So there's 8 of these. There are 7 connectors. So if I want to connect 2 or more, there's a max number that you should connect. For the 2-foot long bulbs that I got, or lights that I got, it recommends a max of, I believe, 16 to be connected together. So I'm completely fine. So I can connect them together and have fewer switches. There are 4 plugs with switches on them. So you have to connect at least 2 of them each if you want to use all of them. And then there's 3 different ways that I can install them. I can use the 3M sticky pads, which is what I'll be doing because I'm renting a house and so I don't want to mess anything up. If you own the house or you're willing to kind of do something more significant, there's pieces with like things that need to be screwed in, or you can use zip ties. And just with how my situation is, I'll be using the 3M pads. It came with this one little sheet. It's like a manual, but it's only one sheet and it pretty much just has one picture for each option. And so if you want more in-depth instructions like I would, if I was going to be using the screws, I would probably go to their website or try to YouTube a video about it, because I don't think that this is enough personally. So I'll be using the 3M pads, and I don't think I needed too much instruction for those. And I'll be installing these in a couple of different rooms. I'm here in my plant room, and so I'll be putting them in the hopefully soon to be propagation station. Then I'll be installing them in kind of like under these shelves on this cabinet, this built-in cabinet that we have in our living room, and then the same sort of shelves that are built in to our kitchen. So let's get started. Welcome to my living room. So while I'm installing the lights, I realize the cords are not long enough to connect different lights when I have the shelves this far apart. And so for the sake of the video, I wanted to do as much as I could anyway, and I still installed the LED bars. And then I went ahead and I ordered separately just extra connectors, but I made sure, I think the ones I ordered were about 5 feet long. And the first set I think was like 1 or 2 feet long. And so it just like gave me some extra room. Hooray, we are done in the living room, which you can see in the background here. And so now I'm installing in the final location, which is the cabinets built into the kitchen. I wanted to hide the cords, and so I also ordered some like 3M clips. I don't know if it's special for cords or what, but just to kind of keep them up out of the way so it doesn't look industrial or electrical. And I'm gonna spare y'all from watching me do this whole process over again, but with the longer cords. It's the same principle, except I had longer cords. And so you don't really get to see the finished product here as much, but I'm going to be filming another video in which you can, and I'll explain that more at the end. Alright, so the next grow light that I'll be talking about is this Juhefa Tri-Head grow light. It's LED full spectrum. I believe it's 60 watts. I don't know if that's total or per head on the lamp, but it's basically just like a floor lamp, and it has 3 heads. I think this one has a little bit of a yellow glow to it, and the LED lights under the cabinets that I installed have a bit of like a pink purple glow to them. And honestly, I don't like that much. Like, I would prefer them to be just white light, but I know that having the red or blue like tinge to them means that there's more red or blue light in the spectrum, and those are the most efficient colors for photosynthesis. So that's why a lot of grow lights are pink or purple or even blue, is because of that. But outside, the sun is full spectrum, so we kind of want to lean toward that. And I got it from Amazon. As with all of these lights, this product had some mixed reviews, so I'm not positive what I'll think of it, but it's hard to find like exactly what you're looking for, and so I figured I would try. So we'll see. I think the biggest issue most people mentioned was that it's very top heavy. Let me see if I can open this. And so like the base wasn't very substantial compared to the weight of the heads. So this looks like these are the heads. And then this, I imagine, I don't know if this is like the battery or something, but this is probably what adds weight to the top. And then this is the base. Wow, this is a lot smaller than what I thought it would be. Although I think it extends a lot. Let's see. So it looks like all I had to do was connect the head to the body of this. Come on. And then there are 3 different points where I can elongate the neck. So right now it's really, really short, which works great for this angle that we're filming at. And then it just has like a wall outlet, but it also has like a USB with like the block. And so I could just use a USB or I could plug it into the wall, which is really nice. So I'm going to just test this with an outlet I have right here. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I won't blind y'all. I'll point it this way. Ooh, okay, so there's purple light. There's the yellow white light. Oh, and then it has brightness settings. I remember reading about that. Okay, so I will not be using the purple light. Where did it go? I will not be using the purple or blue. Maybe during the day while I'm gone, but for sure when I come home to work, I want the like yellowy light. I definitely would prefer white, but what can you do? So this has several different buttons on it. So we have the on-off button. And then there's the timer, so I can have this on for 3 hours, 9 hours, or 12 hours. So I'll probably do the 12, so then I don't have to come in and turn it on every day. And then I believe this button is to switch between types of light, and then plus or minus is the brightness. So pretty nice, and it's very slim. All right, so I'm gonna go put this in my guest bedroom that has a lot of succulents in it right now. All right, everyone, so I've made a game time decision and decided to split this video into 2 parts, where the first one is just me assembling these 2 different types of grow lights that I have, and then the second video of showing you like where I have them and like why I put them there and things like that. So I hope that's more helpful instead of having one ginormous video to split it up into 2. But if you have any questions about any of the grow lights that you saw or why I like was assembling them the way I did or anything like that, please feel free to put them in the comments below. Like I said, these grow lights were first purchases for me. I haven't had a ton of experience with them, but I am happy to answer any questions that I might be able to. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Botanical Bird, and bird has a U in it, not an I, and follow my planty Instagram, which is at botanical_bird. And remember, I'm rooting for you. Bye.